Reality of Wrestling, the flagship of Texas wrestling.
You just can't see it anywhere else.
He's 15 feet in the air. Brian takes him up top. Oh, look at this. Oh, my God.
Will testify.
Oh, connect. Flush.
Look at you, dig that. Boom.
Welcome to the flagship of Texas wrestling. I'm Matt Topolsky, alongside Brad Gilmore and the Row Nation for another edition of the Reality of Wrestling. And Brad, we're going to kick it off with Ruthless Ryan Davidson. We saw his return last week, and tonight we're going to hear from the Bear.
We know Ruthless Ryan Davidson was looking for Stevie Ray the last time we saw him. Stevie Ray, nowhere to be found, but he did find Abel Andrew Jackson. I'll be interested to see what the Bear has to say tonight.
Absolutely. In addition to that, in our main event, we will see the #1 contender for the television championship, the Cool Kid Cameron Cole, go one-on-one with J.J. Blake.
We know J.J. Blake victorious in the first ever no-limit steel cage match. I expect to see him continue his winning streak against Cameron Cole tonight.
In addition to that, we will also see Kayla Lynn's first title defense since shocking the world and becoming Reality of Wrestling Diamonds Division
shocking
champion.
The world. She beat Kylie Ray, the two-time Diamonds Division champion, and hey, let's see what she can do. First title defense here tonight on the road.
All that and so much more gets kicked off right now. The Reality of Wrestling is ready to go.
Introducing first, at a total combined weight of 445 pounds, the team of Brock Baker and Van Harrison.
Well, Brock Baker's definitely the talk.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Wait a
boys and girls, allow me to introduce you to the Row's most infamous. My name is Brock Baker. Custom made, custom paid, and custom fitted. Talking the talk and walking that walk. I'm here to make a scene to earn that green. Pay up! This man to my right is ready for a fight, and he is sure to deliver a beating you simply cannot refuse. His name is Van Harrison. Taking chins, getting pins, and stacking wins. 1, 2, 3, pay up! For weeks, the Van here has been coming out and destroying the competition, left and right. And I'm thinking it's time that the Cash Money Hooligan gets in on all the action. So, please bring us some competition, and please show us the money.
At a total combined weight of 410 pounds, the team of Warren Johnson and Zach Mason.
Great opportunity for Warren Johnson and Zach Mason this week on the Reality of Wrestling, but the story continues to develop here with Van Harrison and Brock Baker. What was once a very unlikely or uncanny tag team, if you will, between these two. They seem to be a very effective unit, Brad.
Well, they do. You know, one talks the talk, the other walks the walk. In TP, they're just asking you to pay up. I like it. I like the attitude. Warren Johnson and Zach Mason. Zach Mason actually making his debut in Reality of Wrestling tonight. We've seen Warren Johnson here before. And here we go. Brock Baker starting us off against Warren Johnson.
And we got to remind everybody at home that still to come here tonight, Cameron Cole and J.J. Blake are in action, and Hai Young gets an opportunity at Kayla Lynn with the Reality of Wrestling Diamonds title up for grabs. Big night here on the road.
A massive night here at Reality Wrestling. 2 titles on the line, and now we're looking at 2 possible contenders for the Reality Wrestling Tag Team Championships. You know, Booker T and General Manager Sharmell are watching this match closely. Oh, nice arm drag there by Warren Johnson. You know, Van Harrison, though, this is the first time we've seen these two work as a tag team. Van Harrison only working in the ring as a singles competitor and being very dominant in his first few matches.
Absolutely. Definitely seems like a good investment on the part of Brock Baker so far, but right now Brock Baker in no man's land. Look at this tag team wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Pin attempt here, 2, and a kick out. Brock Baker needs to make a tag.
I'm actually very impressed by the teamwork here in the early goings between Warren Johnson and Zach Mason. Oh, you better keep him out of the corner there, Rook.
It was actually a big mistake.
Zach Mason's ready. Uh-oh.
Zach Mason just put Brock Baker in the corner.
Uh-oh, wow.
And I don't think you put Brock Baker in the corner because there's a big monster over there that will have a problem with it.
Well, look, Zach Mason trying to rope-a-dope. He's a little bit successful. Big drop kick to Van Harrison. Tags in Warren Johnson. Warren Johnson goes up top. High risk, high reward. Oh, no. Oh, Zach Mason helping him out. Oh, wow, jeez.
Van Harrison, like an Amtrak train, just ran over this tag team.
Knocked him out of his boots. And a tag to Brock Baker. Brock Baker going up to the second rope. Oh, man.
Double axe handle to the back of the head. Cover here. 1, 2.
Oh, and a kick out by Warren Johnson. Fighting spirit of Warren Johnson refusing to stay down, not Brock Baker taking advantage.
Van Harrison is absolutely...
Referee's up to a count of 4.
Van Harrison is absolutely dominating. His presence in the ring. He comes into the ring, spends less than a minute in there, it seems, takes out both members. I mean, this
reverse neck breaker. Warren's got to get a tag. Warren's got to get a tag.
Tag. Zach Mason, drop kick.
Zach Mason very impressive here in his debut here in Reality of Wrestling.
Side suplex, and Brock Baker may be in some trouble here.
Uh-oh, Brock Baker.
Oh, blind tag, but it is legal. And the big man.
Oh, leapfrogs over the top rope. Uh-oh. Well, Zach Mason, it's been great to know you. Oh. And another tag. Brock Baker, the legal man. Brock Baker looks like he's going up top. Oh, power slam.
Brock Baker drops that elbow from the top. It's time to pay up. Cover here, 2, 3. Brock Baker and Van Harrison get the win.
Your winners, Van Harrison and Brock Baker.
We may have a tag team here, ladies and gentlemen. The tag team division in Reality of Wrestling has gotten a whole lot more interesting. Custom made and custom paid. Van Harrison and Brock Baker victorious this week on the row and sending a message that they may be in line for a future shot at those tag team titles.
Pay up, TP. Pay up.
Cameron Cole, huge opportunity for you later tonight in the main event. JJ Blake, an opportunity to walk out as television champion here. Talk to us here. Are you all in? Is your head in the right place where it needs to be for this huge title match?
You're right talking about head because I face Kiefer Bartek, my best friend, my brother, and it's done. The Cool's done with, and I'm good with that. I was wondering to myself, what's next for Cameron Cole, Chris? And I thought, what haven't I done here in Reality of Wrestling? I've never been a singles champion. So I said to the whole Row Nation, you want it, I got it. And we're here tonight, World Gem Arena, baby, television championship against JJ Blake. And if we're talking about the past again, we've wrestled before here. And if memory serves us correct, I've beaten JJ Blake a couple times. In fact, here in the World Gym Arena, we main evented the first ever show. But that ain't enough. It's bigger. It's brighter. Television Championship. So JJ Blake, because I know you're watching, you're getting ready. Bring that big boy with you. Bring all the dynamite you got. Because Cameron Cole is walking out of Texas City, your new television champion.
Trust is of the utmost importance when it comes to friends, family, teams. Jasper, Cedric, do you really think you trust each other? These two men here hang on every word that I say. They follow my every lead. They trust me with their lives. Cedric, Jasper left you hanging. Do you think you can trust him? He just might do it again. I implore you to really think about what you have with Alpha Unit. And if you can trust him, Cedric.
And turn that off. You believe this? You believe this crap? They're talking about trust. Trust after what they did to you. Don't worry. It's the blind leading the blind. The only thing you need to trust is in La Familia. And when that happens, we'll show you the way. Come on, let's get out of here.
Please welcome to the commentary table, Kylie Rae.
Oh, well, Kylie Rae almost lost her footing right there. Wait a minute, she's taking off her heels, Brad.
Taking off her heels. She put on flip-flops. She put on flip-flops. She's got a screw loose.
She doesn't have a screw loose. She's always prepared. And clearly she brought two kinds of shoes here tonight.
She's a little nutty. She's kind of a dingbat, TP.
Will you please stop it? She's not a dingbat.
But she's a two-time Diamonds Division champion. And you know what? I love the Diamonds, and I'm going to love her sitting next to me. Not you. Move out of the way, Russo. Get out of the way. Right here. Right here. Yeah, right here. Kylie Rae.
Kylie Rae is here at the commentating table.
Yeah, put it on. Here, let me do it for you. I know you got a few fries short of a Happy Meal. There you go.
Come on now.
My first time doing commentary. I'm excited.
Introducing first, she is the challenger from Houston, Texas, Hai Young.
Well, Hai Young is returning here at the Reality of Wrestling. A big opportunity for her tonight as she will be facing Kayla Lynn in Kayla Lynn's first title defense. But Kylie Rae, let me ask you, how are you feeling after coming off of that shocking loss a few weeks ago here on the road?
You know, I took Kayla for granted. I underestimated her, and it was my own fault. I was way too confident, and I know that when I invoke my rematch clause, I'm gonna come back, and I've been training every day, and I'm coming back better than ever.
Well, there you go.
Her opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, she is the reigning Diamond Division champion, Kayla Lynn.
A few weeks ago, the Row Nation was shocked when Kayla Lynn became the Reality of Wrestling Diamonds Division champion, but now it's time for her to prove that it was no fluke, and Hai Young is a very, very formidable challenger.
Well, right, you are, TP. I mean, we saw Kayla Lynn go against you before, Kylie Rae, and she came out the loser of that first meeting between the two of you, and now she got the better of you in your last match.
Okay, use the term loser very lightly because I told you it was an accident. It was just a fluke. So even a clock is wrong twice a day, but it was a fluke. So let's just not, it wasn't a loser, it was an accident. We like to say an accident or a mistake.
A clock has to be broken for it to be wrong, though.
Oh, did I mess up that saying? Oh no.
Well, we're very happy to have you. You know, just be calm, enjoy yourself out here.
Okay, I'm ready.
You have the best seat in the house.
Best seat in the house. And here we go, Diamonds Division Championship on the line. The champion, Kayla Lynn, defending against Hai Young. Now, Kylie Rae, an obvious question for you would be, who would you like to see be the victorious here tonight?
You know, I think either one. I would like to face either one. I definitely would. Hyun's gotten really good, and I mean, Kayla, I definitely want to invoke my rematch clause as soon as I can, but maybe even a triple threat, you know? So that way we can see who the best is in the division.
Well, there you go. I would like to see a triple threat.
And I think the Row Nation would absolutely support that 100%. Reversal here. Leapfrog over the top from the challenger. Kayla Lynn falls into that arm drag. And this is a big moment for Ha Young right here. She could capture the Diamonds Championship kickout at 1.5. Was there anything specifically that happened in your match several weeks ago that caused you to lose that championship to Kayla Lynn? Was there any part of her strategy that she used that you may look out for in the future?
Okay, this strategy. Kayla's good. Kayla is very good. Look at her out there. She's well, not right there, but she is good. You know what? It was my own mistake. It wasn't Kayla. As good as she is, it was I had
Rich
her.
here,
I had
cover
her in submission
to win the Diamonds title, kick out at 2.
And it was my own mistake, and then she was able to roll me up. So, like I said, I'm training. I'm back. I'm coming back better than ever.
So it sounds like to me, though, you would prefer to face Kayla Lynn in your rematch to kind of prove a point.
Oh!
She is the only one that has beaten me. So, yeah.
That about says it all, doesn't it, TP?
It does indeed.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Swing and a miss. Kayla Lynn outsmarting Ha Young. She definitely is a cerebral competitor.
Well, she is the Diamonds champion for a reason.
Oh, wow. Off the top.
A Luthez press from the top rope and a kick out at 2. Don't go anywhere. This match will continue after a short break.
Shot to the bag. Now she's got Ha Young in the trio. Whoa, what is she going to do here?
Oh, no. Wow. And I do not believe that is a legal maneuver.
Referee telling her to get back in the ring, and honestly, TP, she probably doesn't care if she gets disqualified because champion rules dictate title can only change hands by pin or submission.
That's very true.
See, but that's what Kayla does.
Over here.
We need a fighting champion. We don't need somebody who's going to cheat to win. We need somebody with morals and ethics who's going to represent this company.
Hey, you know what? With all due respect, Kylie, Booker T once said, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. You got to do whatever it takes to be victorious
in a
cutthroat sport like
professional wrestling. I happen to agree with the former Diamonds Division champion over here, Brad.
Why wouldn't you?
I mean, she's one of the finest ambassadors for this company, and on many occasions, when she was not sitting next to us, you've referred to her as a dingbat and even said that she has a few screws loose. Would you like to correct the record?
Well, no. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at the back in the ring.
Cover here. 2.
Oh, man, almost got her right there.
Don't change the subject here, Brad. Don't try to get out of it.
There's no subject.
Dingbat?
There's action in the ring.
Okay. I just can't drop that. Oh, my God.
Well, you came out with heels, and you switched to flip-flops.
Because I'm not used to wearing dresses. I'm trying here. I'm trying.
She's doing the best job she can.
Well, that's all you can ask.
Give the girl some credit, will you?
Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that.
Doesn't mean you're the brightest crayon in the box. Here we go. Roll up right here.
The challenger to win the Diamonds title, kick out at 2.
An error right there under judgment. Big clothesline by Ha Young. Follows it up with the second one. Now Ha Young's getting on fire.
This is a seesaw battle with the Diamonds title hanging in the balance. Russian leg sweep from the challenger. She hooks the leg. She could win the title. Kick out at 2 at 99%.
That was about as close as it comes right there, Matt Topolsky. Ha Young, almost your new Diamonds Division champion. A title that's eluded her in her entire run here in reality wrestling.
That is very, very true. And another question that I have for the former Diamonds Division champion is, when are you planning on invoking your rematch clause?
You know, I don't want to give away any spoilers, but I would like to say that Summer of Champions is coming up.
Wow.
A backstabber there.
No.
Into an armbar, devastating maneuver. And this could be over right here, center of the ring, and the challenger taps out.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by submission, and still Diamonds Division champion, Kayla Lynn.
Well, Kylie Rae, we would like to thank you for joining us here at ringside. You got a front row seat to the new Diamonds champion and a successful title defense.
TP, I don't think she's listening right now because she has her eyes locked on the
enjoy yourself.
Well, there she is, the
Don't
wonderful.
fall on the way out.
Come on now.
I'm not putting the heels back on.
There she is, the wonderful Kylie Rae, and of course, still your Diamonds champion, Kayla Lynn.
Row Nation, at this time, please welcome my guest, the Texas champion, Rex Andrews. Now, Rex, just found out here that next week you will be going up one-on-one again against Joseph Agao for this very Texas championship. You've already faced Joseph before. You have defeated him, and yet here you are, round 2 against the man from Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Your thoughts here? Care to let us know the deal here on facing an opponent again?
I mean, Joseph Agao has been on a tear since our last competition. He's been beating some of the best competition in this company. And, you know, at some point you're going to have to shuffle the deck. At some point you're going to have to see who deserves another chance at the title when no new competition is stepping up to the plate.
Well, with all due respect here, Rex, you know, last time we saw you, you stood in the middle of the ring and issued an open challenge to anybody in the locker room, and the mysterious Q answered that call. Why are you not challenging him for this Texas championship?
Okay, first off, he would be challenging me because I'm the champion. But second off, I give anybody who's worthy competition a chance at my championship. So you don't come back from 9 months off and challenge me right off the bat. You don't start a comeback run against me. No, you prove that you earn a shot at this championship. I have a responsibility to this company and to this title that only competition who deserves it gets a shot. So when Q does something to earn a championship match, I'll be happy to give it to him.
What's up, Tempo?
Hey, what's up, man?
Not much, man. I saw you were talking to Booker in there.
Yeah, man, was I talking to him? We had a lot to talk about.
Yeah, you look pretty happy about it.
Oh, I'm ecstatic, brother.
What's going on?
Let me tell you, tonight, Cameron Cole versus J.J. Blake for the television championship. Well, you see, after the way things between me and Blake ended, Book just gave me some good news that tonight that match has officially been changed. You ready? You ready for this? You ready?
Yeah.
Cameron Cole versus J.J. Blake versus Terrell Tempo.
Ooh.
Triple threat match. It's time for me to get my television championship back. Let's go, Tempo.
3 years, man. 3 years. You know? Battles won, battles lost, and yet, man, here we are. Right here in World Gym Arena. So we go back, Stevie, go back a long way, man. It's Clear Lake Sports Rec Center, man. Remember when you came up to me and you approached me with that contract and said, "Don't worry, kid. I'm gonna take you to the next level." I'd be lying if I said you didn't. But see, that's the thing though, Stevie, is that with all your wisdom, with all your expert tutelage, it definitely upped my game. Made me a bigger star than I ever thought I could be at first. But see, your greatest attribute is now your perfect demise. Because now that I know what you know, it's time to unleash it on you and Abel. And I'm not gonna stop until that happens, Stevie. Why? Do you think that after all this time, 2 tag team championship reigns, 1 television title reign, do you think that everything I've done for you, or what you go to pay back to me to go ahead and knocking me in my face, that I'm just gonna let that slide? Business is business. I'm in the business of getting what's owed to me. And business is booming. And what's owed to me is making sure that you and Abel are laying down right in the middle of that ring. And all to the delight of the fans, because they hated me at first. They couldn't stand me week after week. But now, after every shot, every kick, every slam, and every drop of blood, if need be, that I unleash onto you, everyone's gonna love me, Stevie. Everyone. Because whether you like it or not, I'm coming for you. There's nowhere that you can run. There's nowhere that you can hide. You just gotta be a man and deal with it.
Joseph Agao, since making your debut here in the reality of wrestling, you have taken on some top talent here. In fact, you're in a little bit of a winning streak as we speak. And next week, just found out that you will be going one-on-one against Rex Andrews again. Another opportunity to potentially walk out as Texas champion.
You know, Russo, I was going to come in front of this video scope here and I was going to lay some cold diction on you. I was maybe going to make a comparison to Prometheus about how I was going to bring that fire to Texas. And the wrestling gods may have been displeased with me for enlightening those stuck in the dark. But you know, the more I thought about it and all these stories that I've been telling, the winning streak is nice. I'm glad that I finally get another opportunity at Rex Andrews because I really do think he is the best in Texas. But you know, these stories aren't really what's winning me these matches. The parables, the fables, all the chapters and the tragedies that I've written, that's not what's winning me these matches. My intensity won me those matches. My ingenuity won me those matches. And I'd be remiss to say if I wasn't a little bit infuriated at myself. Because even though those stories I told were pretty dope, they had nothing to do with what I need to do. So how about for now I focus on the fact that I need to actually get a championship win, because wins against former champions, that's great. But we all know that the gold is what really matters. So for now, Rex Andrews, you'll get the best that I have to offer. And that, Russo, story time's over.
Hi, I'm Ashley Bull, backstage here waiting for the arrival of television champion JJ Blake. Do you know where I can find JJ?
Television champion? I'm the champion of all the television in the world. Say it right. You get one pass, and that's the only pass you get. Unlike Cameron, who's going to get his behind beat in the middle of the ring. I'm going to beat Cameron just like I beat Tempo. I'm about to beat Cameron so bad, you ain't going to remember the last 3 times I beat him, because this time's going to be the worst time I ever beat him. And you know why that is? It's because I'm the champion of all the television in the world.
Actually, JJ, I've come to inform you that your match is now a triple threat against both Tempo and Cameron Cole.
What? Sorry, woozy. It's a triple threat match. A triple threat match where I don't even got to get pinned to lose my championship. See, that's that stuff I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. Y'all trying to do anything and everything under the sun to take the championship of all the television away from me. I done already beat Cameron Cole. I done already beat Terrell Tempo. I done beat them 3 times over. Every single time. There ain't nobody in reality of wrestling that can beat me for this championship of the television. You might as well go outside of reality of wrestling. You might as well go to Virginia, all the way to California, Florida to Alaska, even go to Hawaii, which I'm a champion of television on. That little island, you can get some islanders, 5 of them, pin them in the ring against me, and I'm going to beat them all. I'm going to beat anybody you put in front of me. No one can take that championship from me. Can't nobody do it. Nobody. Booker T can't even do it unless he strips me of the championship. Outside of that, y'all beat Booker T too. Outside of that, you had to get me when I'm about 60 years old, and then maybe somebody can beat me for the championship of all the television. Watch this.
Welcome back to the Reality of Wrestling. I'm Matt Topolsky alongside Brad Gilmore. And Brad, next week's main event, La Familia versus Gino and this young luchador that he's taken under his wing. This is going to be very, very interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be a tag team match, but let's not forget, I mean, Gino is pining. He's yearning. He cannot wait to get his hands on Aiden Cristiano to try to redeem himself from his loss in Lucha Extrema in the subsequent weeks. So sparks are going to fly.
Absolutely. And we also have to talk about the big breaking news that we heard just moments ago. Booker T has made tonight's television championship matchup a triple threat.
What?
Terrell Tempo is now involved.
Why is he involved? That's not fair. Terrell Tempo lost. He's not. Okay, whatever. JJ Blake is still going to win because he's the champion of all television. That's all I got to say about that.
Well, J.J. Blake can't be happy about the news, but he will be defending that title against both Cameron Cole and Terrell Tempo. It's our main event, and it's next.
The following contest is a triple threat match, and it is for the Reality of Wrestling Television Championship. Introducing first, he is a challenger from Santa Monica, California, weighing in at 190 pounds, Cameron Cole.
Personally, I don't think there is a superstar in that locker room on the Reality of Wrestling roster that's in a better mood right now than Cameron Cole. On the heels of his big victory over his former best friend and tag team partner just a few weeks ago, now he finds himself in the position to have an opportunity at the Reality of Wrestling Television Championship. Talk about moving on up.
We know moving on up like the Jeffersons, you could say, but Venice Beach's own Cameron Cole, you got to think he's riding high right now, coming out of the victor, like you said, TP. Confidence is key in professional wrestling.
His opponent from Levelland, Texas, weighing in at 236 pounds, Terrell Tempo.
This match came about thanks to Booker T. What was once going to be a one-on-one challenge, Cameron Cole versus J.J. Blake for the television title. Well, it appeared someone was missing from that equation, and that's the former TV champion, Terrell Tempo, and now he's in the World Gym Arena.
I don't even know why he gets this match. He lost in the No Limit Steel Cage match. That was his rematch clause, and he lost. Point blank.
Well, if I may refresh your memory, Brad, something happened at the end of that No Limit Steel Cage match.
Yeah, JJ won.
Yes, thanks to his bodyguard, his training partner, a 400-pounder named Tiny. You left that detail out, didn't you?
Hey, remind me, a cage match, it's no disqualification, right? Unbelievable.
Their opponent from Virginia Beach, Virginia, weighing in at 235 pounds. He is the reigning Reality of Wrestling Television Champion, J.J. Blake.
Will you please sit down?
Can you stand up for it? He's a champion. He is a champion. You should be ashamed of yourself.
He's a champion thanks to that mountain standing behind him. The biggest insurance policy I've ever seen in my life.
Look at him.
J.J.
Champion of all television. J.J. Blake. Champ is here. The Dynamite Adonis, the television champion, the greatest Reality of Wrestling television champion of all time. The man who can wield the black hammer like no other.
We got it. We get it. Enough. Good grief.
J.J. Blake.
Well, this is your main event on the Reality of Wrestling. It is a triple threat match for the Reality of Wrestling Television Championship. And even though the champion's advantage may have dissipated considerably with two challengers in the ring instead of just one, this mountain of a man, this monster, the training partner, the bodyguard, if you will, of J.J. Blake, Tiny, stands on the outside of the ring, and I think J.J. Blake likes his odds.
Well, here's the thing about the triple threat matches. The champion's advantage goes away. J.J. Blake does not have to be pinned or made to submit to lose that title.
If J.J. Blake wants to, he can stand behind Tiny for the next few minutes and let these two just beat each other up.
I think he's going to. You know why? Because J.J. Blake is smart. He is the smartest man to ever live, and he's going to stand outside, let these two beat each other up, and then take advantage when he can.
The smartest man to ever live.
Yes.
Is he paying you to say these things? How much is he paying you?
He's not paying me to say anything. I'm stating facts.
You're the president of the J.J. Blake fan club.
Facts. I only state facts like our president of the United States.
Oh, come on now.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
J.J. Blake takes advantage. J.J. Blake doesn't want a one-on-one confrontation with Terrell Tempo. That's the last thing he wants.
Right now, Tempo, boom! Wow. Look at the elevation on that elbow.
Drops out elbow directly to the heart. Kick out at 1.5. Reality of Wrestling Television Championship division on fire. 3 outstanding competitors in this matchup. Oh! An impressive reversal there from J.J. Blake. To retain the title, hooks both legs, kick out at 1.
You know, I have all the respect in the world for our owner and founder, Booker T. But this match tonight should have been one-on-one. That would be the fair and right thing to do.
I don't believe that at all. What was fair and right about the way that cage match ended a few weeks ago? Absolutely nothing. Terrell Tempo was on his way to becoming a 2-time Reality of Wrestling Television champion before Tiny showed up.
Oh, wait a minute. And the Dynamite Adonis gets knocked to the outside.
And Tempo and Cameron Cole working together here. Oh, wait a minute now. Look out. Look out right here in front of us.
JJ, turn around. JJ, turn around.
Oh, there's Terrell Tempo. What a European uppercut. How about another? Look out here. Look out. And Terrell Tempo is cooking right now. Wait a minute. Cameron Cole over the top to the outside. The Cole Kid just flew, and the World Gym Arena's on its feet. Is he tuning up the band here?
Oh, wait a minute. JJ Blake pulls him to the outside.
Oh, yeah. And Temple first into that pole. Goes Cameron Cole, got his bell rung there for sure.
I think Cameron Cole's going back to Cali. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. He's going to look for that paying dividends.
It may be time. Reversal. J.J. Blake again.
Temple running away.
Oh, what a scoop slam. What a scoop slam from the challenger. Cover here. Almost got him. 2.5.
2 15/16 to be exact, Matt Topolsky.
Cameron Cole trying to gather himself, trying to pull himself up that ring apron after going head first into that pole. Meanwhile, back in the ring, Terrell Tempo back in control.
Oh, wait, grabs the arm. JJ Blake looking for I think he's going to look for a backslide there. Terrell. Oh, wow.
High elevation right there, cover, hooks the leg to retain the title, kick out from Terrell Tempo. Yet again, just a few weeks ago here on this program, these two tore the house down in a no-limit steel cage match. Tempo was on his way to becoming a 2-time Reality of Wrestling champion. The only thing that had to happen was for his feet to hit the floor, and then Tiny showed up.
It's not my fault Terrell Tempo isn't the smartest man in the world like JJ Blake. And you shouldn't penalize JJ Blake for that either. He thought 3 steps ahead. He's placed 3-dimensional chess.
Cover here to retain. Slips out the back door too.
You even know how to play 2-dimensional chess. Because you only think 1-dimensionally.
That's so creative. You're so creative. I wish I could think of that.
Well, you can't.
I wish I could come up with these examples and these analogies. I wish I was Brad Gilman.
You're damn right you do.
Oh, and wait a minute. Look at this now. Cameron Cole perched up top. Look at this. Cameron Cole. Oh, my goodness.
Lord.
A high crossbody on that suplex.
He can't take advantage of it and cover JJ Blake. Terrell Tempo's out. They're all seeing stars here in our main event tonight on Reality of Wrestling.
Absolute bedlam in this seesaw triple threat match for the television championship. Who will be the first to get to their feet? Will it be Terrell Tempo? Will it be the cool kid Cameron Cole? Will it be JJ Blake? You've got to believe the first that gets to a vertical base will have an advantage here. Cameron Cole. Oh, no.
Black Hammer. Oh, he's going for the Black Hammer. Terrell Tempo.
Oh, what a sling blade.
Sling blade. And J.J. Blake flew over, and it looked like he gave Cameron Cole a leg drop to the back of the head inadvertently.
Absolute chaos. Wait a minute here. Terrell Tempo could be pinned, and Blake would have lost the title. 2.5. Incredible. Cameron Cole now on top of J.J. Blake.
Oh, man.
So close.
Wow. 2.99% to steal a phrase from you.
This is madness.
Triple threat rules. Super kick to the midsection.
And as you stated when this match began, J.J. Blake doesn't need to be pinned to lose that title. Terrell Tempo could win it right now. Cover here. 2. My goodness, could you imagine how irate J.J. Blake would be if he lost the title because Cameron Cole or Tempo was pinned?
Tempo looking for the pay and dividends. That would not be fair. That'd be a travesty of justice.
It's part of the rules, remember?
Oh! Here we go. Pay and dividends. Tempo's looking for the pay and dividends. Pay and dividends. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Backslide here, Cameron Cole to become TV champion. Kick out at 2.
Oh, my Lord, that was close.
And a super kick.
Oh, wait a minute. He hit the referee. Tempo hit the referee. Referee cannot see. He's been temporarily blinded because Tempo backed into him. Oh, wait a minute, Cameron Cole thinking about flying.
Cameron Cole once again.
Oh! Yeah! Yeah!
That 400-pound insurance policy gets cashed in again. You've got to be kidding me, J.J. Blake.
Blake in.
A Blake in. Not this way. Come on, not this way. 3.
Here is your winner and still television champion, J.J. Blake.
J.J. Blake, with the odds against him, with only a 33% chance of retaining his title, overcomes all the odds like only he can. The champion of all television, the Dynamite Adonis, J.J. Blake.
You know, you better correct your math. A 33% chance. What just happened? What just happened?
J.J. Blake just won.
Give me a break. I'll tell you exactly what just happened. Tiny, once again, helped J.J. Blake hit the lottery and retain that championship. This has got to stop. Still your television champion, J.J. Blake, but not without controversy once again.